I dedicated an entire year to this. Months of running, heat training, lifting weights, foam rolling, sleep tracking, supplements, equipment, all in the pursuit of a single goal: running a 100-miler.
Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet, damn, ain't that great.
It sounds absurd, doesn't it? 100 miles. People don't want to drive that far, let alone run it. But for me, it was about chasing something bigger. A goal years in the making that would push me beyond what I thought I was capable of. Who doesn't want to tell people that they ran 100 miles? I would be telling everyone. It would be truly unbearable. For months, things were going honestly better than expected. Early mornings, incline repeats, high mileage weeks, routine double-digit long runs, weekly strength training, and so much eating. Dedicating every spare minute that I had to build a body that could withstand what I knew would be one epic story to tell. So the key is to get it nice and mixed up so that everything's just all squished together. Actually, the key in this house is to find a spoon that hasn't been chewed up by the garbage disposal and doesn't have like little razors sticking out of the edge, but after that, you gotta mix it all up. The Tampa Bay 100 isn't just any race. This urban ultramarathon takes you through some of the most historic and unique neighborhoods in Tampa, Dunedin, and Clearwater before finally ending in St. Petersburg. Along the way, you experience the murals, monuments, and historic sites that make this area so special. Not to mention the picturesque bridges and stunning water views. And then, out of nowhere, the injury. So at this point it's May and the race is scheduled for November and I get whiplash. And not in some gnarly accident, luckily, just one of those stupid decisions that you look back on and say, what the f was I even thinking? At first I thought, no big deal, I'm young, I'm healthy, I'll just take it easy and push through, there's plenty of time. And there would have been enough time if I would have just pushed pause and not tried to rush the process. So I did what every runner does. I ignored the pain. Spoiler alert, ignoring injuries doesn't make them go away. For months, I fought. I told myself I could run through it. I'd rest a few days, then try again, only to end up back at square one. I tried to pivot to lower impact activities like swimming. I even purchased a new bike and a turbo trainer so that I could ride inside. So first thoughts just getting home with my new bike. One, there's no kickstand. Is that like not a cool thing anymore? I don't know. I just don't know what I'm supposed to do with it. I have it like propped up against stuff, but maybe I'll buy one. Is that weird? I don't know. Two, they said I can bring it in for free to get like tune-ups for the next year or whatever. But I'm like, okay, how do I like fix a tire if it pops when I'm out though? I have so much YouTubing to do. Final thought. So this lady was lovely. And they answered all of my like 856 questions because I was a total train wreck while I was at the bike store. But so she's going on telling me about like the cassette and the gears, and it's like an 8-speed, I guess. And she's like showing me how to shift the gears, but I'm like, I don't even know what gear I'm in. I don't know what gear I need to be in. I don't know how to get back. Like, do you just keep shifting and you eventually get back to the beginning? This is so embarrassing. What have I done? I just like posted on my Instagram story, like, first day of Ironman 2025 training, question mark? Like, ha ha ha. Absolutely not. Like, not even sure how to shift a gear. It is June of 2024. Ironman 2025, girl. You better pump the brakes. These are the brakes, right? Just for reference, that's the brakes. All right, we're doing great. but nothing was working. At this point, I wasn't just dealing with daily physical pain, I was also consumed by the weight of watching my goal drift further and further away. There came a point when I had to just be like, okay, no, there is no way I can make this happen. I need to pull out of the race. I'm not getting better. There's absolutely no way I can do 100 miles in this condition. Surrendering that spot hurt, but it also meant giving myself space to properly recover and making space for someone else to chase their dream. Sometimes stepping back is necessary, knowing when to pause, knowing when to rest. Sometimes failure is the only option. This was supposed to be the year I ran 100 miles. Instead, it became the year I learned about patience, about listening to my body, about giving myself grace. And it was a reminder that nothing worth having comes easily. Yeah, I didn't even make it to the starting line of a race this year, but I've been taking it easy, following a physical therapy plan, and I'm otherwise healthy, so that's enough for now. I mean, I'd also be lying if I said I wasn't so ready to try again. I'm so excited to start training again and rebuilding and setting my sights on a new goal when the time comes. We don't always get the ending we planned, but we do get the lessons we need. After all, failure isn't fatal. It's actually an important feature on the path to success. Like the saying goes, run when you can, walk if you have to, crawl if you must, just never give up.